The choices you make now will define the legacy of Hogwarts.
Siemano moi drodzy, to Paradoks. Zapraszam do kolejnego odcinka z Hogwarts Legacy. Jesteśmy w Hogsmeade. No i mam tutaj 3 misje poboczne do zrobienia. No właśnie biegniemy do jednej z nich. Porozmawiaj z goblinem w Hogsmeade.
Hello? Is something the matter?
Most decidedly, yes. My precious mooncalf Biscuit was abducted by poachers up north. Oh, the vicious brutes. I tried to fight back, but I was no match for them.
I'm sorry about your mooncalf, Mr.
Garnuff. Just Garnuff. I'm only one goblin. Not a particularly brave one at that. I have no chance against a pack of bloodthirsty poachers. Oh, my poor Biscuit. I can only hope she's able to escape.
Why do you suppose the poachers took Biscuit?
I have no idea. Mooncalf dung's highly valuable for fertilizing magical plants. But I cannot imagine poachers care much about gardening. Who knows what they'll do to her? She could be flogged, skinned, gutted and stuffed. I assume. Oh, Biscuit.
A mooncalf is an unusual pet. Why did you choose Biscuit?
She followed me one evening, wouldn't leave my side. Never thought I was one for a pet of any kind. Now I can't imagine life without her. Mooncalves are often thought of as silly, simple-minded creatures. But I've seen great depth of character in Biscuit. I wouldn't trade her for a hippogriff or a hippopotamus, or even a goose that lays golden eggs.
No dobra, rozejrzymy się.
Garnuff.
How kind. If only all of Wizardkind was as gracious to goblins. If you do see her and can bring her safely home to me, I promise to reward you for your efforts. Do keep an eye out for her, and be careful out there. Poachers are an unscrupulous lot.
I should try and rescue Garnuff's mooncalf. Sounds as if I'd need to head north to find those poachers.
Dobra, no chyba tędy musimy iść. 180. Właśnie, jestem ciekawy, to są kroki, metry.
Poachers! Garnuff was right then. I'd better be careful.
No to walcz.
You'll need to be quicker than that. Perhaps you ought to give up.
No nie w tego.
Confringo.
Forever.
Confringo! I think that one hurt.
Brawo, trochę ich za dużo.
Nice try!
Now you're just incendiary.
My bite is
Confringo.
Kurde, silny ten. Aha, nie trafiłem. To nie był wilk, to był pokonany? O, proszę, jak ładnie.
Revelio.
Dobra, wszyscy ładnie pozabijani. A... Tutaj jeszcze coś leży.
Aloha Mora.
A, ale...
Which one of you is Biscuit?
Co, jak mam złapać?
Revelio.
No nie gadajcie, że ostatnim jakiego złapię, to będzie ten ciastek. O Boże, on był podpisany.
All right, Biscuit.
Dobra, ale
Let's
go
get you
mamy.
back to Garniff, shall we?
Revelio.
Okej, tu mamy skrzynię ze skarbem. Coś jeszcze? Nie, jeszcze mamy tutaj balony, widzę. Do przebicia, od którego zaczynamy. Tutaj jest pierwszy.
Revelio.
2. Trzy. A może to nie były ten? Nie, to są tylko... Boże, przecież tutaj jest... To jest chyba wyścig, czy to... Czekajcie, tutaj jest 4. balon. I jeszcze jeden.
Revelio.
No ale tego tu już nigdzie nie widzę. Tego 5. Tam jest. A okej. Dobra, lecimy oddać misję.
Garniff, I've rescued Biscuit.
You have? Oh, is she hurt? Was she frightened? Are you all right?
Biscuit is fine, as am I. I was able to rescue her without much incident.
Oh, mercy. Where poachers are concerned, I tend to expect the worst. I cannot wait to get her home. I so miss seeing her dance in the evenings. Such joy.
I'm glad she's safe now. I'm sure she'll be happy to go home.
Oh, that is a great weight off my mind. Oh, my sweet little biscuit, my wise, noble moon calf. And here is your reward, of course. Well deserved. As I said before, you have restored my faith in wizard kind.
No i
You've
super.
restored at least a modicum of my faith in wizard kind.
O!
Biscuit and I can't thank you enough.
Staliśmy jakiś strój. Nic ciekawego, zostawiłem taki, jaki mam obecnie. Dobra. To tutaj mamy drugą misję. Jestem kurde ciekawy. A, bo to mi tylko Hogsmeade teraz pokazują. Dobra, teraz pójdźmy to. Kolejny wygląd dostaniemy za tą misję.
He'll see it was a mistake parting ways with me.
Sir, is everything all right?
How kind of you to ask. The name's Ackley Barnes. And no, it is not. I'm plotting a sort of revenge against my ex-business partner, a conniving fiend by the name of Alfred Lawley. He cut me out of our herbology supply business, just as we were getting started. Said I was too volatile to work with. I'll show him volatile.
That must have been frustrating for you.
Yes, it was. Terribly. I'm simply passionate about my work. Supercilious fool. He's passionate about things too, as I intend to remind him by relieving him of his prized possession. A venomous tentacula he's grown from a seedling that was to be the keystone of our business venture. I can't get anywhere near it with Ruth Singer watching me like an augury. Lawley's doing, no doubt. But no one would suspect a student. How would you feel about committing some grand plant larceny?
You said Mr. Lawley was your ex-business partner. What were you working on?
I had an idea to train venomous tentacula, create guard plants, if you will, that attacked when ordered. We hit a snag when one ate Lawley's Kneasel. After that, he cut me out of the business, the short-sighted fiend.
What else is in Mr. Lawley's cellar?
All of Lawley's herbology supplies. He has quite the collection. Fill your pockets while you're there. Or to slow him down for a bit, and I can get my business going minus any competition.
No takie to chyba trochę czarne interesy, ale
I'll get the venomous tentacula for you.
Marvelous. I know a fellow seeker of justice when I see one. Take as many herbology supplies as you like while you're in his cellar. All I ask is that you bring me the venomous tentacula. Remember, I just need that venomous tentacula.
Seems I need to
Oh.
find Mr. Lawley's cellar.
bym nie
This
miał
must be
większych
it.
problemów robiąc to zadanie.
This must be the cellar. Now to find that venomous tentacula. Better not let Mr. Lawley see me. What could be stirring in the cellar?
Goni mnie? Nie.
Must have been. Where is that venomous tentacula?
Kurde, teraz idzie za mną tu.
Revelio.
Kurde, ładne zbiory ma tutaj. Co my mamy?
Revelio.
A tu się zbliża? Nie, tam został.
Now that I have the venomous tentacula, I should return to Mr. Barnes.
No jak już tu jesteśmy, to pozbierajmy wszystko.
Revelio.
Pytanie tylko, czy kurde walczyć z tymi pająkami, bo to tarantule to żeby po tamto wejść. Dam radę? Dam radę. Dobra, no i co zostało?
Revelio.
Dobra, to jakaś roślinka, to nieważne.
Hello, Amora. Revelio.
Kurde, jak ktoś tam po tamtą skrzynię.
Revelio.
Tutaj jeszcze. Dobra, spadamy stąd, bo nie chcę, żeby mnie złapał.
Any luck retrieving a certain friend of mine?
Hello, Mr. Barnes. I have that venomous tentacula.
Wish I could see Lawley's face when he realizes his prized possession is gone. We'll see who's volatile now. Well done. I'll take it off your hands now.
Of course. Glad to hand it over, frankly.
I shall make an ocean of galleons, and Lawley's business will be sunk. Here's a little something for your next trip to Zonko's. Oh, to see the look on Lawley's face the next time he wanders down to his cellar.
Kurde, rękawiczki dostaliśmy. Myślałem, że coś lepszego. Dobra. No to teraz tutaj mamy już tylko to.
Glad you came.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favor for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stayed with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
A i to jest ta wioska, gdzie były jeszcze 2 zadania.
Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Górne Hogsmeade.
Bard of
Okej.
Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aiden used to collect Horklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some Horklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aiden died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aiden took ill when he was collecting Horklumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather Horklumps and collect the box of letters there.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those Horklumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
No dobra.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
No i zobaczcie, tutaj też jesteśmy kurde w takiej mniejszej wiosce i możemy polecieć. Nie ogarniam, kto wpadł na pomysł, żeby w tamtej nie można było tego robić.
This must be the cabin Mrs. Sprottle mentioned. Revelio. Leave the Horklumps to Mrs. Sprottle, but I still need to visit the cave to find Sir. Better have a look around. See about the Horklumps and the box of letters. That's all the Horklumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Revelio. Confringo.
Wo, wo, wo. No chować.
Revelio. Either I'll have to fight that troll, or I'll have to complete it all together.
Kurde, 27 poziom on ma. Kurde, mocny jest. Dobrze, że mam trochę tych potek. Ała. Kurde no, chłopie. Uspokój się.
One less foul honking brood.
Revelio.
Dobra, to jest jakiś skarbiec. O! Droga Sirono. Wyczarowałem dla ciebie ten maleńki podarek. Dowód wdzięczności, gdybyś na treningu Quidditcha w zeszłym tygodniu nie stanęła w mojej obronie. Chyba odszedłbym z drużyny. A teraz wygraliśmy puchar. Bez ciebie dom Ravenclaw nie byłby taki sam. Z poważaniem, Sean.
This must be Sorona's box of letters.
Aha, tu wszystkie leżą. Droga Sirono, wszystkiego najlepszego z okazji urodzin. Moja droga przyjaciółko, zakradłam się do kuchni i poprosiłam Mańkę, żeby przyrządziła twój przysmak. Twarożek Crowdy. Zgodziła się z radością. Nie mam pojęcia, skąd wzięła o tej porze roku maliny. Mańka jest genialna. Bez. Droga pani Sprotle. Matka i ojciec byli w niebo wzięci, gdy usłyszeli, że spędziliśmy sobotnie popołudnie w Gladraga. Prawdę mówiąc, moja matka mogła być nawet nieco zazdrosna. Długo nie zapomnę, jak się śmiałyśmy z moich prób związania gorsetu tej nowej sukni. Cóż za wyzwanie. Tak jak delikatne usuwanie zasłoniłem sobie szpilki do kapelusza, aby nie uszkodzić nakrycia głowy, ani samej głowy. Ale uwielbiam wszystko, co wybrałyśmy. Muszę pani podziękować, bo dzięki pani poczułem się jak szalenie modna czarownica. Wspaniale też było ucztować pod 3 miotłami bez zmywania potem naczyń. Kiedyś będę miała podobny lokal. Proszę zapamiętać te słowa. Spotkało mnie ogromne szczęście, że wraz z panem Sprotlem pozwoliła pani zostać. Wiem, że moi rodzice żywią podobne odczucia. Wyrazami wdzięczności, Sirona.
Revelio.
Dobra, nie będziemy tego
I should
czytać,
take this
trochę
book.
tego
I
jest.
think that's everything. Sorona will be glad to have this back.
Ta, jeszcze tutaj tylko to.
Revelio.
Revelio.
Dobra, możemy chyba wracać. Tylko teraz którędy? Tutaj. Jest.
Hello, Sirona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hall clumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
One of the letters mentions Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw. We could have cheered them on together.
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aiden. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand. And not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through... well, got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aiden. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
No dobra, moi drodzy. Trzy zadania Hogsmeade zrobione. No i co? No i to by było chyba na tyle, jeżeli chodzi o ten odcinek. Mam nadzieję, że seria się podoba. Jeśli tak, trzecie łapkę w górę, zasubskrybujcie kanał, kliknijcie w dzwoneczek, by być na bieżąco z materiałem. Z mojej strony to tyle. Trzymajcie się. Hej!